69% of you prefer Cardano over Solana, despite Solana being up 17,000% year to date and it being one of the best performing cryptocurrencies in the entire market. I did the research, so let's talk about both of these projects. First up is Cardano. Recently, Solana surpassed Cardano in terms of market cap and overtook it as the number 4 largest cryptocurrency. So despite this negative news though, Cardano has had a lot of positive announcements come out recently. First of all, it surpassed 1 million followers on Twitter. Second is that they also surpassed 2 million ADA wallets. And we're also seeing a number of other positive announcements in terms of partnerships and other major developments taking place. So what this shows me is that despite there being a little bit of uncertainty about Cardano's price, despite the price not moving very much, the community is still growing very rapidly, which is shown by the Twitter followers. And also we are seeing that people are still investing, which is shown by over the 2 million ADA wallets, which are now on the network. I want to take a minute to tell you guys about our Patreon community. In addition to benefits like daily live streams, exclusive content, Patreon portfolio, you'll also get access to buy and sell alerts, which have yielded many of our members returns of over 1,500%. So make sure to grab a spot there before they fill up. Next thing with Cardano is going to be what has been going on over the last couple of weeks in terms of data. What we're seeing is that Cardano's price hasn't really been moving much, but like we said, we're continuing to see their followers grow on Twitter. We're continuing to see more and more ADA wallets, which means people are still buying despite the price isn't moving. Other thing going on with that is that we are seeing that amount of Cardano staked is one of the highest out of any cryptocurrency. Over 70% of Cardano is currently staked. So all of these different things between staking, between the community growing, between number of ADA wallet addresses, all of these are great signs for the community and for people who thought that I was bearish on Cardano because of the last 2 videos where I said Cardano warning signs and I also said Cardano just lost. I wanted to make this video to just show you guys that I'm not bearish. I've never sold a single coin of Cardano. It's just important to realize some of the potential downsides of any coin you're invested in. But there's a lot of exciting stuff going on in terms of the data for Cardano right now. In terms of development, we recently saw that Cardano's co-founder, Charles Hoskinson, came out and addressed some FUD, addressed some things that people in the Cardano community were saying. He recently came out and said how the team at Cardano is not burning any Cardano tokens. At a recent conference, he said, this is another idiot comment. He says, it's not even possible to burn Cardano. So he doesn't understand why people are saying it. It's not built into Cardano's tokenomics. He said it's just not possible. So he was addressing a lot of FUD there, and there's nothing wrong with this. This is just showing us that sometimes you hear misinformation about Cardano development. Best person to listen to is always going to be from Charles Hoskinson, Cardano Foundation themselves. Next thing with Cardano before we get into Solana is going to be with a number of big announcements, big projects that were recently launched. So the first is with Raven DEX. Raven DEX is a Cardano DEX, and we're continuing to see them develop, roll out their product, and get their project in front of more and more people. Very exciting to see that. Another project is going to be with Akamfi. Akamfi just recently launched their token, OCC, on Swissborg, which is a cryptocurrency app in Europe with over 500,000 users. It offers a way for people to buy, sell, trade crypto. This is very exciting as well. And lastly, in terms of development, we are also seeing that Cardano, the big announcement is that they are preparing to scale and roll out their Hydra upgrade, which is a layer 2 solution for Cardano. This is very important because Charles Hoskinson, a number of developers, and what we have seen historically with DeFi projects is that layer 2 solutions are crucial. They are necessary for an ecosystem to succeed because we have seen all of the problems that Ethereum has run into with there being too high of gas fees. This is why Cardano gearing up for their Hydra upgrade, which is a layer 2 solution. Theoretically, with this Hydra upgrade, each Hydra node is going to be able to process 1,000 transactions per second. There are 1,000 such nodes. So theoretically, this upgrade, this layer 2 solution, Hydra, is going to be able to make Cardano process 1 million transactions per second. This is all very exciting. This shows us that, look, you don't need to be the layer 1 solution that can process millions of transactions per second. It's just not going to be possible. What's important is all of these layer 2 solutions. What's important is all of these major developments, all of these new DEXs, all of these new projects being released, and Cardano definitely has been doing a lot of work there as of recently, a lot of very exciting announcements. So right now, if you look at Cardano's price, it's been holding steady around that $1.90 per coin to $2.20 per coin range. If we look at the chart, if we look at what is going on in technicals, things are actually still looking pretty good. Despite us seeing over the last 90 days not much price movement, if we look at the 200-day moving average, which is in the orange, we have been able to stay above that and continue to bounce above that. If we see a break below it, maybe in terms of technicals, that would change the tone. Maybe that would make us a little bit more bearish. But right now, we have remained above that 200-day moving average, which is a great sign for Cardano, and we're still on track to reach that $8 per coin range by the end of this bull market, which is in around the first quarter of 2022. Next thing I want to talk about is going to be with Solana. Solana is up 17,000% year to date. One of the best performing cryptocurrencies in the entire market. It started this year at $1 per coin. Now it is well over $200 per coin. And a couple of big things going on with Solana is first, Solana NFTs have been exploding. Solana secondary NFT sales just reached $500 million in just 3 months. This is huge. And this is just a huge announcement for Solana, but it makes sense. A lot of people buying NFTs. If you've looked at my Only Bears NFT collection, a lot of people don't want to buy Ethereum NFTs because of high gas fees. Sometimes gas fees are more expensive than the NFTs themselves. And with Solana, you don't have these gas fees. So a lot of people are moving over to Solana. Solana had one of its best months ever in September of 2021 with almost $190 million of NFT sales. Still very short of Ethereum, falls very short of Ethereum. Ethereum had $2.2 billion of sales in that same month. But what we're seeing is that Solana is growing very quickly. It's a fairly new cryptocurrency, has fairly new NFT marketplace, but it is still able to grow very, very rapidly. And the average NFT sale on Solana right now is over $1,500 per NFT. Next thing with Solana that I want to talk about is going to be with regards to a number of new projects. One of these is called Soldex. Soldex is is creating a third generation cryptocurrency exchange, very similar to like the likes of Uniswap or PancakeSwap, things like that. But the difference is, while they're calling this a third generation exchange, is that it's looking to solve concerns with order matching on centralized exchanges and trustless custody on decentralized exchanges. So this is all huge. As more projects we see on Solana, the better the ecosystem will be, the more people that will use it. Just going to continue to help push the price higher. And lastly is that Solana Ventures just launched in partnership with FTX and Lightspeed Venture, a $100 million gaming fund. They're calling this new industry, this new area, they're calling it GameFi, combining gaming with DeFi, with blockchain technology in general, much like all these NFT games that we're seeing. But Solana Ventures, Lightspeed Venture Partners, and FTX just announced this $100 million fund the other day, and this is going to be solely designed to invest in gaming studios, technology companies, and other projects at the intersection of blockchain and gaming. This industry is going to be huge over the next couple of years. This is why we talk about a lot of NFT gaming coins like Sandbox, like Illuvium, like a number of other ones that we've talked about in our private member Discord. So in the future, this is going to help with the development of Solana. This is going to provide a number of opportunities for us to invest in some small gaming blockchain projects, and a lot of very exciting stuff is going on. Many people are saying, well, how high is Solana's price is going to go? Well, according to experts, they say that Solana's price could reach $5,000 per coin by 2030. According to over 24 experts in a study done by blockchain analytics company Finder, they said that many top experts in the crypto space said that Solana can reach $5,000 per coin by 2030. So anyways, that's what's going on with crypto, with Cardano and Solana. Hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. See you guys.